Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. It was pointed out several episodes ago, this was before I went on my trip, that I'd actually hooked these up wrong. I've got the inserter wired to the inserter instead of the chest. This is the inserter that is telling it not to grab from this factory if there's stuff in there. So we definitely need to get that fixed, because that isn't right. So yeah, you go to that, and it looks like this one is hooked up the same. So yeah, if there's these in here, we want to use those and not those. And you know, as someone had brought up also that, you know, I'm using the buffer chests here, and the reason why I'm using the buffer chests is, or not the buffer chest, the storage chests here. And the reason why is, you know, if you're doing like this right here, and you've got you know, this kind of situation, that is a good spot for a buffer chest where, like, you know, okay, so if this was, you know, like a belt factory, or like a traditional, like the Sky Mall, that sort of setup, where this chest right here is the supply of this, but it's also like your main yellow belt repository as well, right? Buffer chests work really well in that situation for that, to just request junk. However, down here, I don't have that chain. It's just kind of the way the mall runs. So if I were to take, okay, so like this right here is for yellow belt, right? If I put a buffer chest right here and set logistic request, all right, let's say 10 belt right there, right? It's going to grab from there. Okay, it's got 10. Let's crank it up. Crank it up a bit so that, okay, it's going to grab from the storage chest. But once it gets the storage chest, it's going to come over here and start grabbing from this, which is a provider chest, which is not what we want. We don't want that to happen at all. So that's kind of why I went with the storage chest. They don't actually pull from the requesters, but got to thinking, what if we made that a buffer chest and that a buffer chest? So that just goes on as usual, right? We don't even set a request on that. And what if we set like a logistic request? Let's say we want to have like 50 in here, right? And let's do the same for that one. And the same for that one. Yeah, let's see. We got 50 there. Got 52. I'm gonna go ahead and grab those. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. And I don't know, let's just say like we'll get 100 there. And we're gonna have a whole bunch in storage. Oh, it's here. It's in my auto trash. Let's get rid of that real quick. And let's just grab all of those and all of these and all of these and all of these. It's no longer pulling from that, since that's a buffer chest and not a provider chest. And if we do throw some of these, just throw these in here. It's going to distribute all of these evenly out to all these buffer chests, and it's all going to go to there. Everything else is going to go to storage. But as these drain out, we're going to actually pull the ones from storage and empty out those chests. And I think I actually like that a lot better. Let's go ahead and auto trash that to, I don't know, 200. So yeah, I mean, it's fine right here. We do have a nice big buffer right there. If I pull those out, they get used by this red belt machine. They're gonna pull them out from storage. I like it. I think I like that. I think I like that a lot better. I'm not gonna go and convert everything right now, but I think that's the way that this is gonna work. And if we do like a request, it's gonna pull from these buffer chests, which I think is what I do. Now, we don't have a way to say, you know, don't pull from this chest, pull from this one primarily. But you know, that's kind of splitting hairs a little bit. And let's see, we need to, I've been kind of going around and tweaking some of this concrete stuff as well, because it's all little things like that here and there. Okay, so I think that's good. I think I'm happy with that. But do let me know what you think. Let's get rid of some trash here. Boy, it seems like I've been throwing away those grenades a lot, and I do not have a request for grenades, so not sure where that's coming from. Refined concrete, get rid of that. Probably a lot of these blueprints we could get rid of, but we'll go through them later. Miners, definitely get rid of those. All right, so what are we doing this episode? Well, this episode, I think I want to go back and focus a little bit on the wall now that we got the oil situation somewhat figured out. And, you know, someone had mentioned something about this as well. And basically, so, like, you know, I just went through right there. It let me through. The train just went through. Let's see if we can't do something different with this. Okay, let's get... That's our signal. That is our signal. And this is our gate. So we want to put an extra condition in here such that well, let's just look. Okay, so we want to open the gate when okay, we need to read a signal here. Close signal, we want that available. We want close condition of G. G greater than 0. Okay, so G is what is spit out whenever that is there. So we stop that train, we open it, and it can get through. Okay, we put the additional thing. We want the open condition to be... We want the open condition to be, this is... red is equal to 0. Same there. Okay, so if there's not a train, that is open. However... if we get in the train, well, there is one that was just going by there, and this comes up like that, we have a train in the block, this is completely blocked off, and we can't get through. So that is correct. And if we're standing right here, we want that signal blocked, which it is. And when we get out, it goes through. Let's just do both of those signals. Okay, and let's see, whenever it comes through, let's just move this signal in. Oh, that's as close as we can get it. This is on a curve, it's not optimal. But these have 3 states. They have yellow as well. And that's what I think was causing the problem before. So if we just say send that as red, that means when that signal gets reserved, it will get all red as well. Okay, so it's red as we pass through. And if we get a train come up here, that blocks it as well. Train. As soon as it gets out of the way, bam, it opens. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I think I like the way that is working. All right, so let's move on. Move on from the little sciencey things we were doing and things that were pointed out in the comments. Thank you very much for that. Always appreciated. Let's see. Let's get something sciencey too. Let's get mining productivity. That always helps. All right. So I want to go and start doing stuff with our wall. Okay, so I have this building station here. I think I want to tone... I don't want that much. Let's just go with 200. Okay, so I want to build a wall. We have that station right there. I want to take it down. I want to take it across and up like that. I believe is how I want to do that. Maybe in line right like there. But we need to sprinkle in some like artillery stations and these stations in places. And I don't know how that's going to line up. So I thought what I would do this episode is just kind of do that. Just kind of lay these out. I don't want to place a lot of like things that can be destroyed, like wall and turrets and things like that. Let me just look and make sure that I don't have any. I do have turrets. I think that'll prevent them from going out. I don't want medium power poles going out. All these things that could possibly... Oh, nope, that's going to go... They're going to grab all that stuff and put them in the network. I didn't think about that. That's okay, as long as they are off my person. I'm good with that. Roboports as well. I don't want those. They can go into storage there, though, and that will be just fine. Take that out. Let's see. Is there anything else? We do want the tracks. We do want all that stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to go on down like this. Pull out my blueprint book. That's the rail book. This is the wall book. And I think for now, what I want to do is just straight up place these things down. Oh, are they going to reserve? Don't reserve. Well, hopefully not having roboports in my inventory, that will make this go away. Let's move this up to the actual bar so I can actually find it. Okay, and as long as we can get out of the roboport range, our own robots will build things, and the factory robots will not, or the wall robots will not. Come on, guys. Oh, are we out of track? Probably out of track. Go ahead and grab some track, grab some signals. We are putting things like inserters and requester chests down. I'm hoping those are not going to be big meaty targets for biters coming through, because there are going to be biters coming through. Another thing we're going to want to do is try to prevent the prevent this all from all being one big giant network. We want to break up the networks a bit. All right, is that going to be? Is that going to be far enough? That's pretty far. You know what? We could actually probably take it back one. Let's do that in the interest of keeping everything nice and tidy. Pull these guys back. And we'll get our corner piece. Ooh, and you know what? Looks like this isn't set up correctly. Oh well, we're not going to put very many corners in, so we'll need to be sure to come back and fix that. It's missing some inserters and things. All right, so actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think what I want to do is set up this corner piece. I want to have... I think the corners is where I want to build stuff. So let's take out all of that. Let's take out this block. Okay, and in the corner, what I want to do, I want to set up a roundabout here. Okay, so we'll have a roundabout. And then I want to set up a station. Supply station, artillery station. Let's make this one an artillery stop. And then we'll have the corner. Then we'll have our supply station. And then another roundabout. All right, so we have our corner there, and we'll do this setup in each one of the corners, as well as, yeah, boy, it's going to be hard to determine where the actual corner is going to be up there. So I guess we probably just need to set up the bottom first. Probably should have done a long straight one. And somewhere in the middle of this down here, we'll put in another artillery stop and also a break in the network. And I don't know how far we want to take this over. We could cut the inside right here, which wouldn't be bad. Cut, like, on the inside right there. That'd make it a lot smaller. I don't know how far we need to go out. I wouldn't imagine much farther. We've already got kind of like a perimeter established right there. Bring it in right here. That'd be a little bit too close for our refinery. We'd probably want to do it like right there. Or we could take it out and like do the whole outside. And get this oil like inside the wall. Not sure how I want to do that. What's going on here? Oh, we just weren't close enough. I don't know, we'll see, we'll take these blocks out, and, we'll see what they end up looking like once we get them out far enough. How am I doing on rail? Not doing very well on rail, and, we're actually almost out. Let's see, let's throw one more down. And if we put our corner in right here, where is that gonna go? going to go right here. But there's going to be like a break in the wall right there. So we would basically pause and continue the wall up here. That could work. We could make that work. We're going to have a little bit of an issue right here with some track alignment. I guess the other alternative would be to bring it in, let's see, it would be on this plane. That would go like right through the stations. Which wouldn't be optimal as well. The other alternative would be to bring it out to like right here. Which I think I actually like that better. So let's do that. And we're out of rail. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to back this train up till we get to the roundabout and take it back to base, get some more supplies, and yeah, we'll get this wall planned out and set up. There we go, right there. We should be able to now auto that back to base. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.